All right, the big day is here. The finals are set between Cash Money J and A. Loki for that grand prize of $200,000 here on Last Gen. And I wanted to know a little bit about the cards that they're using, so we're bringing in Jimmy, aka the My Team Professor. Jimmy, how you doing?
Doing great, Chris. Thanks again for having me. I'm excited to talk about a lot of different cards today.
Absolutely. So let's break it down. What can we expect in this finals matchup between the cards of these two players?
Well,
welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. We've got the Charlotte Hornets and the Toronto Raptors. So the Hornets win the tip. And a look at the starters for the Hornets. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Terry Rozier is out there with Oubre, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. Hayward can hit.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Hayward against Carter. Driving the lane, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
And the coaching staff wants Carter to attack defenses like this because they know he can get it done with ease.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Steve Clifford gave me a few minutes before the game. He's looking for his guys to put up a terrific performance tonight, especially at the defensive end. He said, we want to use our length and athleticism to protect the rim and make it hard for shooters to get clean looks. This is the first meeting of the season between these two. Guys, we'll see how it comes out.
All right, DA, we appreciate it. They're focused on defense, Greg. We'll see how it plays out.
It's going to come down to hustle. And in this league, you have to be very quick to rotate when you're in help.
And that's why communication is so important. Guys have to talk to each other on the defensive end. I heard a coach once say that talking is energy and energy is execution.
And here is Rozier following Chris Bosh's 3. Rozier the pass to Oubre. Hayward on the wing, defended by Carter. Rozier for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. It's DeRozan with the drive. To the paint, here's Bosh. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. Bosh has got his second bucket of the night.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now, here's Rozier. Shot to stop the run. Oubre, no one around him. And the Hornets miss again.
Rough patch here, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Lowry up top. Rozier defending. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Lowry showing you the veteran smarts there, able to sniff out when the D has overcommitted and taking advantage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
Things not going their way. He wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Now here's Hayward. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Rozier for 3. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. Carter kicks to Lowry from outside the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Hayward outside. Passes it to Williams. Here's Rozier, 6 to shoot. From the arc. Charlotte no good that time either.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Bangs home the trifecta. Leonard's got 5 now.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Now here's Hayward. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Inside to end the cold streak. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And it's a completely new group for Toronto. Toronto leading by 13. Stoudemire with the ball. Loads it up in for Siakam. An emphatic LU jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Richards. Here's McGowan. Peterson grabs the miss. Last outing for Charlotte, they won that game against the Mavericks.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, I think it was a combination of things, quite honestly, but the defense didn't really offer them a challenge all night. I agree with that.
There's 1:38 left in the first. Smith, the pass to McGowan. Now here's Bouknight. No one near Smith as he lets it go. Here's McGowan.
And able to pad his stats a little bit there on that play, the board and the bucket.
And you know, Greg, that'll put him in the good graces of that coaching staff, too. My goodness.
Hard work on the offensive glass always does that. I mean, his fans will remember the dunk, but the coaches love the rebound.
1:02 left in the first quarter of the game. Smith, the pass to McGowan. Here's Richards, defended by Bargnani. Williams against Siakam. Williams kicks to Smith. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. McGrady passes to Siakam. Now Bargnani. Back to Siakam. And here is Stoudemire. From outside, off the mark. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Williams. Pass to Bouknight. Over McGrady. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
11 seconds left in the first quarter. Lets it go from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Stoudemire's got 6 points.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
And so it's Toronto controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in just... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
Lowry out there with Christie. Then there's Chris Bosh. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Carter in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Toronto to start the second quarter. Hayward passes to Washington. To the inside, Oubre. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
There's the pass to Oubre. That's tipped. Shoots from the line. Richards, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, you may not know this, but Gordon Hayward was a two-time Indiana State singles champion in tennis. He says, in high school, I was better at tennis than basketball, but I've always loved hoops more. Thankfully, I was able to grow throughout high school to get to the frame I have now. He has certainly filled out in the NBA. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, he sure has. He's been a terrific player to watch and follow. The injury is significant, but he continues on. David, thanks. Maledon passes to Hayward. Clock is at 3. Fires at the elbow. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Bosch has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Christie. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Passes to Maledon. Oubre for 3. Charlotte again missing. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. Only given up 2 points this quarter. And he makes that one. And it's 9 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Charlotte calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
And Toronto making a change here. DeRozan's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Rozier's checked in. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Richards. Rozier with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Hayward. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Rozier the pass to Washington. Hayward on the wing to stop the run. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's the Raptors ball. To the middle. Here's Carter. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Rozier up top. And again, the Hornets missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Well, the effort level they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Smith the pass to McGowan. And again, the Hornets missing.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Leonard. Bosch has got 9.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
They could use a bucket. And it's Rozier missing.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Lowry from outside. The shot, no good. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Smith. Here's McGowan's. Pass to Rozier. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Smith. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. DeRozan for three. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Toronto ahead, delivering the blowout. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, your wrestler,
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Toronto came out looking very confident, looking absolutely unstoppable off the tip. They put together a masterful 12-0 run. They delivered a real beatdown in the first quarter, ending with a whopping lead. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what you see out there?
Down in the paint, they're doing everything right, seeking out high percentage looks. So far, the defense hasn't had any answer for that. And we'll see if those adjustments that the coaches are making.
And now with the second half about to get underway, let's send you back courtside. See you, everybody, with Kevin Harlan.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at Vince Carter in this game. I mean, he's been everywhere.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. The forwards are Hayward and Washington. Kelly Oubre out there with Rozier, and it's Williams at the 5. Oubre with it, and Bosch picks him up defensively. Oubre can't get it to go.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
And that one drops. DeRozan's got 5 now.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
And Rozier, here we go. Williams trying to break free, and it's Rozier missing. And here we go with DeRozan running it up the middle. And finished off by Leonard.
You know, that's a veteran play. DeRozan stays open to all possibilities. That's seeing the game in front of you. Excellent find.
DeMar DeRozan with the assist.
Oubre outside. Back to Rozier. Bosch against Williams. Oubre left side. Lets it go with a 3. Charlotte again missing.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Hayward looking over the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hayward's got his first points of the night.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback. And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Catching up on the changes for Toronto. Bargnani is checked in for Bosch. Davis is subbed in for Leonard. Back to Bargnani. And Bargnani throws it down.
DeRozan sizing up the situation and making the right read. That's basketball savvy. We call that hoops sense.
Hayward outside. DeRozan again to Bray. Back to Hayward. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Lowry against Rozier. Lowry's shot is good. Lowry's got 10 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Oubre can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Here's Carter over Hayward. Trying to get open is Davis. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Oubre kicks to Washington. Oubre outside. And it's off from three-point range. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Davis fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
At the line.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Bouknight. It's blocked.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Hayward on the wing, covered by Siakam. And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
And Siakam throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
McGowan's no good.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
Peterson, that's good.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
Some nice pass in here by Charlotte. And the pass to Bouknight. Clock at 6. And again, the Hornets missing. And it's the Raptors ball. They're on an 18-4 run right now. 11 feet away. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Here's McGowan's. And he stays with it. Here's Richards. And Davis pulls it down.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Stoudemire, the pass to Davis. Out to Stoudemire. This one for 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Stoudemire's got 9 points.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it's Toronto, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Davis is out there with Bargnani. Then there's Christie. Then it's Red Van Vliet. And it's Peterson at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Well, Greg, analysts evaluate player performances on the floor, and sometimes we've seen the players fire back. They're not happy with the criticism.
You know, it's a risk you take, but if you treat everyone with kid gloves, you're really not doing your job. The audience expects a level of honesty, and quite frankly, players don't mind you criticizing their game. It's when those critiques become personal.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Passes it to McGowan. Now here's Melodon. Covered by Van Vliet. The shot by Melodon, no good.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Pass to McGowan's. Jones for 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Peterson. Down low. It's stolen by Jones. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. For the pass to Bouknight. Over Christie. Bouknight, no good. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
For 3, Van Vliet. And again, Toronto with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Now here's Bouknight. Over Christie. Bouknight, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Van Vliet against Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft in particular looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Mykhailiuk's checked in for Charlotte. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Christie. Lays it up off the glass.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
And here is Melodon. Will it go? Mykhailiuk can't get it to go. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
The shot's good from Christie.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Pass to McGowan. Here's Melodon. To the paint. Here's Mykhailiuk. Peterson grabs the miss. And the Raptors with possession. 15 points in a row. A good run right now. Here's Van Vliet. And that one falls coming off of Davis's speed. Van Vliet's got 10 points here in the second half. Here's Melodon. From 12 feet out. And the jumper falls for him.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Van Vliet outside. And the 3 off target.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
1:39 left in the game. Greg, we're seeing more fines recently for the language that players use with the media. Is that a concern?
I don't think it should be a concern, and I'm not kidding. The league's going to have standards of decorum. You're on TV. You got to keep it together. However, I think that as a society, we're a little more tolerant of certain words that are used in public.
Here's Toronto. Huge run right now for them, going 19-2. 6 on the shot clock. The 3. Raptors get it back. The pass to Peterson. The three-pointer is right on target.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little three-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Here's Mikhailuk. Pass to McGowan. And the Hornets miss again.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
So it's the Hornets now. Now here's Bouknight. Pass to McGowans. Fires from deep. Siakam pulls it in. Now Van Vliet. Beyond the arc. Gets it to fall. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They've poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.